Hello friends, today we are going to see the TCS digital hiring for Minza Topper. One of the problem statement we are going to solve here. It comes under the advanced coding section which was there on the 12th November 2020. So the problem statement, the question was for this day was, you can see here, write a program to find the smallest integer value of p for given value of a. So the input a is given and we have to find out the value p. So what is the condition? If we multiply the digits of p, we should get an exact value of a. The result b must contain more than one digits. So this is the constraints. You can see here constraints. A value should be between 0 to 10,000. So input a we are going to give it, and the output should be the digits whose multiplication should exactly match with the value a. Okay, so example which is given, you can see here, suppose input is 10, the output should be 25. The smallest number whose multiplication sum of all the digit multiplication of all the digit is the value of same as a. So a value is 10, output is 25. Okay, so second example, you can see that if the input is 150, the smallest number should be displayed such that if you multiply all the digits of this number, it should become 150. That is how 556. Okay, 5 into 5, 25, 25 into 6, 150. Okay, so this problem we are going to solve it. Okay friends, let's see how we are going to solve this problem. This problem is very similar to the way you are going to find the factors for given number. So same factors we are going to find out, the same method you are going to use it to solve this problem. So what is the first step? The first step is to accept a number from the user, which is in the standard format is a, and what we are going to find out is b, value b. Okay, in such a way that this multiplication of all the digits of p will be equal to a. Okay, now in this case, I has as already said that is very similar to your finding the factors. So we know that factors we're starting from 2 and we are incrementing it to check whether it is divisible by n. And in this case, we wanted to have a single digit in the variable b. Okay, so as a figure of a single digit, the largest single digit is 9, because 10 means it becomes 2 digits. So for that reason I started with div value. Well, what is this div variable? Div is used, variable is used to divide the value a to check whether it is divisible by n. Okay, so a mod div, I am going to check it. If a mod div is 0, then divide it, decrement a by dividing the, okay, and next is if it is not divisible by, then decrement it. For example, number a is given as 10. The 10 number I will check whether it is divisible by 9, like 10 mod 9. If no, it is not divisible by, then go further. 10 divided by 8, no. 10 divided by 7, no. 10 divided by 6. Okay, in this way I'm going to go it. So start with 9, check whether a is divisible by div number, that is 9. If yes, then what you're going to do it, you have to preserve that value. Where are you going to preserve it? In an array. Okay, store that number div in array. So as a factors, which number it is divisible by, that number we used to reserve the factors. The same we have to reserve it, and after reserving it, we have to update the value a. So decrement the value of a is equal to a divided by div, that 9, 8, whatever is there. Okay, suppose if this is not, a is not divisible by div, then what you have to do? You have to just decrement the value of div. That is what, if it is not divisible by 9, go for 8. If it is not for 8, then go for 7. Okay, the same way. And go to step 3. So this same thing you have to repeat it until what? Until your a value becomes a single digit, that is less than 10. We can be a 9 also. Okay, So repeat step 2 and 3 until a is a single digit, that is less than 10. Okay, once we have all the single digits in an array, a double R array, then we're going to get a solution by taking a smallest number from that particular array. For example, in the case of 10, we have sorry, we have 2 5. 25 is the smallest number. So in this array we are going to have 2 and 5. Now the 2 5 means this combination of this can be 52, can be a 25 also. So how the smallest number can be found out by this all this digit? We have to go on picking the smallest number. The smallest, the higher unit place, it can become a smaller. Okay, so in this way, what is next thing is we have to go on finding a minimum number from the array and combine it. So calculation is similar to your calculators. Okay, once I press a 5, it can be a 5. Once I press 6, it becomes 56. How it becomes 56? 5 into 10 plus 6. The same formula is used here. Okay, so let's see an example. So take an example. Input value is 10. The smallest number is 25 here because 2 into 5 is 10. Okay, now how are you going to find out without steps, formula steps? So a value is what? Input 10, and we're going to start with the 9 factors from the largest number. Okay, 9 I started it. So I'll check first 10 is divisible by 9. Check a mod div is 0. No, it is not 0. 10 mod 9 is not 0. Then go decrement the value of div. Now div becomes 8 now. 10 mod 8. Divide it. 0. No, still it is not 0. Decrement again. Okay, it becomes 7. 7. No, still. So continue for 6. Still it is not there. Go for 5. Div becomes 5 now. And when div becomes 5, a mod div, that is 10 mod 5 is 0. 10 is divisible by 5. Yes, 10 is divisible by 5. Then divide it and store that 5 in an array. So in the array of 0, the 5 will get stored first. When the 5 will get stored in the array and divide that 10 by 5, the value becomes 2. Now as you see that a value is a single digit, we have to stop doing this thing. So that 2 will also get stored in an array. Now this array is going to have two values. First is 5 and second is 2. So pick up the smallest number is 2. Next is 5. So 2 into 10 plus 5, 25 is the answer. So that is the answer which was the answer for this 10. Okay. Take for the next example. 150, input is 150. Okay. So 150, the largest number, single digit number is 9. 150 mod 9. Is it 150 is divisible by 9? No, false. I written false here. You can see here false is written. So update the div. Div has to be decremented by 1. Now div becomes 8. Check again 150 mod 8. False. Leave it. Decrement the div. 150 mod 7. No. 150 mod 6. Yes, it is divisible by. True is written here. So when it is true, what you have to do is you have to store that 6 value in the array of 0. First element. Okay. And update the value of a. Now by mistake I written here mod. What it should be, how we are going to update the value of a? A is equal to a divided by div. So a should get updated by, okay, by dividing, not modulus. By mistake I have written here modulus. So what will be that value? 150 divided by 6. It becomes 25. So next step you can see there, next 25 is there. Okay, 25. We have to go for again the div value updated 9. 25 mod 9. No. 25 mod 8. No, it is not divisible by 25. 25 mod 7. Not divisible by 6. Not divisible by 25 mod 5. Yes, it is divisible by 5. Then what you have to do is in array of 1 you have to store 5 because in 0 it is already stored 6. And update the value of a by a is equal to a divided by div, not mod. Okay. So 25 divided by 5 becomes 5. So that 5 will also get stored in the array of 2. Why 5? Because 5 is a single digit. You have to stop it now. So what array contains now? 6, 5 and 5. Okay. Now what is the solution for that? Your array elements contains 6, 5 and 5. Now how are you going to find out one single number from this. So take the smallest number from this. So 5 is the smallest number, take it. Okay, next smallest number is again also 5. So previous 5 into 10 plus 5, it becomes 55. Next is only last number 6. So 55 into 10 plus 6, it becomes 556. Okay, that is the solution which we have for this particular L150. Okay, so let's see how we are going to thank you. So let's see coding, how we are going to code this, and we are going to solve this program in C language. Okay. Okay, let's start with the programming. You can see here I have written this same question repeated here. The question, okay, it was for advanced coding for Ninja. Okay, for it was on the 12th November 2020. It's for the digital TCS digital. Okay, now we'll start with this. So what was the step? First we have to take the input as a value A, so I'll declare A. Okay, B is a result. Okay, so I'll declare both the variables first. Now printf, okay, enter number A. Okay, so depending upon requirements you can take the parameterized argument also, command line argument. Okay, scanf %d ampersand A, accept the value A now. Okay, and at last the result should be printed. How are you going to print it result? That result is with the P. Okay, now what I'm going to do is we are going to give the div number, as we already discussed. The div should start with, okay, which number should be started? Largest single digit. So as it is required every time, I'll define it with, okay, max or max single digit. There's 9 value, so I'll write here max single digit. Okay, div number is initialized with 9. Okay, the same thing is also required further also. So I have to start it. Okay, before the starting, I'll just go for your third step. If A mod div is 0, that is whether it is divisible by this. So if it is divisible, what we did, so if A mod div is 0, then we have stored that value in an array. So array, you have to take it. So I'll initialize the array, integer array. So array, I have to initialize it. For example, how many maximum digits can be there? Maximum it can be I'll take it 100 digits. Okay, it not be 100, it cannot go 400. 10 are sufficient. And I'll initialize this value for the 10. See why I initialize this 10 value. I'm initializing some only 3, 6, 7, some 10 value initialize it. Okay, or using for loop we can do it. Why 10 have taken it? Because this array is supposed to store only a single digit. A single digit means maximum 9. Now when you're finding the smallest number, at that time I need some number which is not valid. So this 10 number is thought to be not valid. A single digit, only single digits are stored here. So from 1 to 9. Okay, I'll take one more variable as a I for the counter. Okay, so if a mod div is 0, if it is divisible 9, then what you have to supposed to do is store that value. Now I value I have taken, I have not initialized value. I value I initialized with 0 only. So a of 0 is that due value. I'll store that due value if it is divisible by, and I'll increment the value of I. Okay, so I have preserved, sorry, due value I have preserved in the array. And next is update the value of a. A is equal to a divided by due if it is there. Okay, else what are you going to do it? If it is not divisible by, only have to increment the, you only have to decrement the due by 1. So due minus minus. Okay, now this process, if statement, should go on continued until what? Until your a becomes single digit. So how the a becomes single digit? When you're going to say a is a single digit, when a is, while a is greater than max single digit. Okay, this single digit is 9 value. When a is greater than or equal to, you should go on doing it. When the a value becomes less than max, okay, equal to max, then you have to stop it. Okay, even if it is equal, still you want to do it? No, for equal we don't want to do it. When it is greater than 9, then only have to do it. Otherwise, no need to do. No need to go for this. Now in this case, when you go inside, here I have to initialize once more, because every time this due value, if get decremented, it should again start with the due only. Okay, and here what I'll do, I'll take a while loop. This have to go on repeating it for each and every time. Okay, and when it should stop? So after single this, it should go again directly to 9 number. So if last example we have seen that it was divisible by 5, so when it is divisible by 5, they again need to check from directly from 9 only. Okay, so this is how we have written it. Now next step is what? We have stored the value in the a, I plus plus, we already perform it. So when you come out of this thing, so only single digit will be the a value. That single digit a value should also be stored on the I location. As already I is incremented, that single digit a is stored here. Now all the values we got in an array. Okay, single digit we got in an array. Now what is remaining? This div will be initialized every time by 9. Then we have to divide it. Now what this thing is, we have to get the smallest number from this array. So I'll take for loop. I'll take two variables like integer j and k. Okay, so I'll initialize j is equal to 0, j is less than equal to I, j plus plus. This is one for loop, and second for loop, k is equal to 0, k is less than equal to I, k plus plus, because I need to find out the smallest number from the given array. So all the numbers I have to go on getting it from the array. Now how are you going to get it? Already I initialize all the array elements to 10, and rest whatever numbers I'm going to put it will be less than 10 only, because single digits are there. Okay, so what I'll do it, minimum number is 10. I'll initialize every time the minimum number is 10, and here I'm going to find out the minimum number. For example, if array of k, now only k I'm going to consider k, array of k and that mean, this both I have to compare it. Okay, if array of k is less than mean, I'm trying to find out the mean value. If array of k is less than mean, then what I have to do is mean value you have to update it. Mean value is equal to array of k, and what is the value of k? This index should get result. Index is what, that k. So which from the given array, suppose on third location the smallest number is there, that third location must be known to you, so that third location element you have to change it to 10, otherwise the same number should not come every time. So index variable I will declare first here, index. Okay, so index is stored, k value is stored in the index. So when you come out of this for loop, what I'll do, array of index, I have to make it 10 value, because that is invalid number. For that number is removed. Okay, so that minimum number is available here in the mean. So what I have to do is, that mean number, once it is available to us, what we have to do is, we have to update the value b. B is equal to b into 10 calculator type plus mean value. So this you have to update it, and once it is updated, already we have printed it. Mean value is mean value, we have taken the variable mean variable we have not taken. Okay, that is, we have written it. Okay, now anything is remaining, let us check how it works, or some error will be there. Okay, I give the example 10 only, so we got 25, correct answer. Okay, I'll go for 150, that is what we got, 556. Okay, this is the coding for that particular problem statement, which was for the TCS Digital Ninja Advanced Coding, which was on the 12th November 2020. Okay, so thank you. If you like the code part, then please subscribe it, and if you have any other problem, so please suggest or write in the comment what are the problem statements are there. If it is possible, I'll solve it and I will submit. Okay, thank you.